Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. I am up and ready to take on my day. Are you up and ready to take on your day? I am. I wasn't. Yesterday I wasn't. Yesterday I wanted to sleep all day. The day before I probably wanted to sleep all day. But today I'm feeling a whole lot better. So dealing with the sinuses thing this week, but feeling great. Yesterday was, I thought for sure I'd feel much worse than I actually do because I was in the garage all day. It's raining, like pouring rain, so that just makes all the wonderful, beautiful trees that are blooming here just magnifying your senses and make your nasal cavity just feel awful. And then the dogs and, you know, the animals, I love all the allergens that affect me, did pretty good last night. So we actually, the kids came home. Greg had most of them at the shop. And they came home, and then Jaden made dinner yesterday. So that was a nice treat. I was able to edit yesterday's video and then work on like extra stuff that I had to get done. And she did dinner. So she made shrimp tacos last night. Like, so that's something I would not do because I can't taste it because I have an allergy to shrimp. I'm pretty sure I do. I have in the past, I just haven't attempted to try it again, and I don't even care to, so I just avoid it. So she made shrimp tacos for everybody last night. So let me show you what she made right here.
For the shrimp tacos, we are making spicy shrimp, coleslaw and cilantro lime sauce, which will be good. The taco shells I have to crisp, and avocado tomato salsa. To make our spicy shrimp, we are going to need 400 grams of large shrimp, shells removed and deveined, which is, I have frozen shrimp, so I don't have any issues with that. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 clove of garlic crushed, which I have minced garlic, so that's what I'm gonna use. And 1/4 a teaspoon of salt and 1/4 of pepper as well. So that's all that for that. You're gonna place your shrimp in a large bowl with the olive oil, spices, and then you're gonna toss with your hands to ensure that they are well coated. And then we're gonna set aside to marinate for a little bit. So here's that now. Shrimp done. Time for some olive oil. I'm gonna just guesstimate here because it's like, yeah, that's about enough. Salt, pepper, yeah, that should be enough right there. And then I found some, it's called tequila lime powder. I put it on the last time I made spicy shrimp. It was phenomenal. It has all of the ingredients like sea salt, paprika, garlic, onion, dehydrated onion. So it's basically what the recipe calls for to put it in it. The shrimp, like on the shrimp anyways, so looks like enough. Call that good. And then also just gonna set that aside so I can start the coleslaw. So I've never made coleslaw before, and the website's like recipe doesn't look appealing to me like whatsoever. So I asked Mom for like her recipe, I guess, that she makes for her homemade coleslaw, and these are the instructions that she gave me. So it says a couple scoops of Miracle Whip, salt and pepper, I guess like I think she said a drizzle, a teaspoon of sugar, maybe like a teaspoon of almond milk, and then onion, minced onion and celery seed, and she said more like a pinch of that. Stir it, you taste it. If it's good, then you add the coleslaw mixture that she has for me, and if not, then you just kind of keep adding stuff until it tastes good. So I had Mom help me a little bit. I just added, well actually she helped me add a bunch more minced, actually chopped onion, salt and pepper, really everything, a lot more of, except for the Miracle Whip because I think I put too much Miracle Whip. So we have this beautiful mixture of stuff, and now we have our tri-colored coleslaw in a bag, and I'm just gonna put it into that mixed up. Ooh, that looks really white. Delightful. Beautiful coleslaw. And I'm just gonna set aside / put in the fridge. Okay, so like the corn tortillas on a muffin tin, like the bottom of the muffin tin actually is working. Wasn't sure if this was gonna work, but like it kind of is. And I'm completely for it. So time for our avocado tomato salsa. And what you're gonna put in that is you're gonna do 2 medium tomatoes diced, 1 avocado diced, 1 jalapeno finely chopped, and 1/4 a cup of cilantro, it's roughly chopped, 1 tablespoon of lime juice, and half a teaspoon of salt. So that's about it. And that will be our salsa mixture. We are on our last item that we have to cook, and that is the shrimp. All I'm gonna do is put like a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of a pan. Cook the shrimp in said pan, each side like 2 to 3 minutes until it's like pink, I guess, or like cooked. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. And then that'll be it. So then we can just assemble all of that and call it good. And that, my friends, is how you make shrimp tacos. Thanks for watching.
So that was good. And then with that, some kids, like the ones that like shrimp, just had like a piece, but then they took chicken. So we had the breaded chicken. I didn't even look at the footage, but there was like breaded chicken, and then she had Alfredo pasta as well. So that was dinner last night. And then we went downstairs and watched a movie. So we ended up making popcorn and had Doritos and had our fancy little drinks, our flavored waters with the maraschino cherries. And we sat and watched a movie last night, and that was a good family night. We all sat down there, watched, and it was good. And then into bed before too late. So I went to sleep, got some good sleep, woke up today. I slept in a little bit, but I feel good. So I'm like, what am I gonna do today? So I thought, why don't I get up and make breakfast? So I thought yesterday Jaden used my popover pan here as a taco pan to hold her taco shells. And I thought, I should do popovers. So I'm gonna make popovers today. Popovers for breakfast, and then I have this delicious, these little sausage crumbles. So I thought I'm gonna do some scrambled eggs with sausage in it here. So I thought that'll be a good breakfast. And then I thought, let me think about dinner tonight. And I don't think I've done baked spaghetti. I don't know if I've ever done it like specifically for a video. So I'm gonna do some baked spaghetti today, do some homemade bread, throw in a salad, and have a delicious dinner day today. It's gonna be a good day today. So are you guys ready for a great day? I've got an earbud in. I'm getting some good motivation to keep my mind focused on something bigger than myself, because that's always a good thing. When you're feeling down, I had a comment the other day. Comments are wonderful. I love comments. I love comments. You guys, 99% of everybody is awesome. You got your 1% of people that are just not unhappy, but there was one, and they said that something along the lines of, you can't possibly be that happy with your life. There's a lot of bad things going on in the world, and you don't even know what it's like. And I thought, to see my transformation of life, and I feel like, yes, if I would have vlogged 10 years ago, it'd be a different Amy. It really would be a different Amy. Even vlogged, I've been doing like, what, 5 years? I don't even know. How long have I been vlogging for? I started a little bit, like about 4 or 5 years ago. I don't even know when I started. When did I even start? I don't even know. But anyways, but if you looked at my life 10 years ago, it was a whole lot different. I was dealing with a whole lot more issues in my own life. And so I've just had to work on them over the years. And so yes, like life is messy. I get that. Like life going on around us is a mess. My life can be a mess. It's like, it's not perfect whatsoever. We have things we have to deal with. We have relationship issues to deal with. We have children to deal with. We have a lot of them. So nothing is picture perfect at all. Even my life that you see is not picture perfect. I have things that go on, and I don't share in depth with you guys things that are going on, but I'll like let you know that, hey, like, yeah, going through stuff just like everybody else. But the difference, I feel like the difference, like, it doesn't matter what's going on around me. Like, it really doesn't. Like, my relationship with the Lord is, I feel like, so strong. And it's been more and more with the years. It's gotten stronger and stronger, where I, like, rely on Him so much for everything in my life. Like, everything. I kid you not, from groceries to light staying on to my personal happiness, all these things, the things that I trust Him with, and the world and everything going on. Like, it is so strong with Him. Like I don't waver in very many things. I have gone through things even the last few years where, like, I feel like, okay, I've fallen down, but then it takes me a little bit, but I get it. I'm getting it and understanding it. And so to not waver, but to stand firm no matter what you're going through, no matter what's going on around, because life happens. I mean, this world is a fallen world, and there is a lot of garbage going on. I know that. I am affected by it. My family is affected by it. I get that. But myself, I have a choice. Like, what do I want to do? Do I want to sway? Do I want to fall? Do I want to crumble to all of the things going on in the world? Or do I want to stand firm in where God has me and what He has me doing, and trust Him fully, like 150%? If that's even a number. Yes, fully, without even wavering. That is where I feel like I'm in. Oh, I have things coming against me. Oh, I do. If I could share, I mean, I could share, but I don't want to, because you know what? Why give the enemy any ammunition for what he's doing. No, like that doesn't even worry. Like I am so set with my relationship with the Lord. Like I know where my hope and my joy and my trust and my faith is in him. Like whatever, devil, throw whatever you want at me, because you know what? I'm standing firm. I'm standing firm and strong in the Lord. And like I am here to share, like, you can have peace, you can have happiness no matter what your life is. You can have picture perfect, you can have unpicture perfect, you can have zero help, you can do it by yourself. No matter what, God has you and has you where you're at, and he will strengthen you in your current situation to be strong, to be able to do what you do without whining about things, without complaining about things, without having things, the lack of things, all those things. He will get you there, but having that faith to rely on him no matter what, that is powerful. That is so powerful. So to the person that said, are you happy all the time? Yes, I am happy all the time. Like I may think about things, let my mind go wander down, but it doesn't bring me down, and I can be happy. And the people that know me personally in my sphere of circles know me as, yes, happy and joyful. I've got that inside of me. Like I get it. I get my relationship with the Lord, and he does bring me total joy, total peace, total happiness. Like I've had to go through things, and I've had to learn to rely on him and get stronger in him, but I'm getting there. I'm getting stronger and stronger in him. So it doesn't matter, whatever. Like you can let me know the worst of the worst, and I'm like, all right, I can trust God through this. And I really, really can. So that is what I want you to know that he can do for you. Like it is possible. No matter what's going on in your life. I could share my testimony from way back when of all the things I've gone through, and you'd be like, all right, you just see like right now, and a lot of people that tune in, they just see right now and what my life is like right now. But go back 10 years, go back 20 years, go back 30 years. Totally different story, completely different story than where I'm at today. But it's because of him. It's because of my trust and my faith in the Lord. So yes, happiness. Yes, joyfulness, because it's not me, it's him. Trust me, I want to go be sad. I want to wallow. I want to think about things too much. I want to, woe is me, all those things. We want to have the pity parties, but that's me, not God. So I want to have the Spirit of the Lord in me that says, you know what? It's going to be okay. And it is going to be okay. And you're going to be okay. And you are going to make it through whatever you're going through. You will, and you'll become stronger if you learn from it to keep moving on for whatever is going to come again the next time, because things come. They really, really do. So, all right. So happiness, yes, I am happy. I film every day. I share every day. You can look at any video and I will share. And if I'm going through something, I'll be like, you know what? It's okay. And I will share that in my video. So yes, happy, happy, happy. I am. All right, I'm getting your butt in. Listen to some good worship music. I'm going to start making popovers. I'm going to put them in my blender today. Just something a little bit different. Turn my oven on, get it going. It's going to be a great day. It's a great, fantastic Thursday. No rain today. The sun is coming out. I think we had a tornado warning last night. I was sleeping and I kept getting notifications like, severe storm, take shelter. And I'm like, what? And then like, I didn't even see the one that came out at 11. And it was thunderstorm or tornado warning, take shelter. And I'm like, I didn't even take shelter. I didn't even know what was going on. I would have been sleeping and my house would have been gone. But no, we don't, it stormed and it blew rain, but the wind and the rain came, but it didn't knock us down. We're still here. No trees, no nothing. We're still standing. That's a good thing. So, all right, let's start making some popovers. I'm going to put them in my blender today. I'm going to put the ingredients on the screen, make this, and then we'll grease our pan up, turn the oven on, get it warm. It's a great day. It's a wonderful, fantastic, wonderful Thursday. All right, let's go. So you want to put your pan, I used to put my popovers in there with the butter is what I remember reading before, and it seems like it gets a little bit black, and so this recipe, I'm trying different ones to make sure I make the perfect ones. It says to put the pan in there just to heat it up and then take it out, and it just says to spray with nonstick cooking spray. So I'm going to do that. While that's going, I'm going to heat up some of these sausage crumbles. I know they're already cooked. So I'm just going to put some in a pan here on the stove and heat some up. We'll just let those heat up and then we'll make some eggs, just scrambled eggs and pour them on top. It'll be easy, easy breakfast. So this recipe just had you spraying the inside of your cup all over. More. Spray, spray, spray. We don't want them sticking. And then, this said for a 6-cup recipe, but mine I believe are mini ones, so I feel like it'll probably be more than, oh, totally just pour that off the side of that. Yeah, mine's a 12-cup mini one. So that's gonna fit a whole lot better. The little bit that I lost over there is on the edge of the pan. Perfect, so we're gonna put this in the oven. All right, I like following directions exactly, not really ever. So this one does 20 minutes at, it said 450. I don't ever put my, let me look. I don't ever do 450 on my oven because I feel like it's gas, it'll burn. So it says for 20 minutes without opening the door, then reduce it to 350. Don't open the door for 10 more minutes till they have popped over the tops of the pan. And then check them, make sure they don't brown. So we're gonna do that, that's perfect. I'm gonna rinse this out. I'm gonna put all my eggs in here, do my scrambled eggs in here, pick up my mess I just spilled. We're doing great, it's a great day. Okay, to switch over to my spatula, the wooden one was just not getting all the pieces of the pan really good. This is cooking real good. So fluffy. You want to make really fluffy eggs, use sour cream. I know it sounds weird. You don't even taste it. In here to make them really light and airy. I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to get some cheese slices because they like cheese slices, and that's it. It's good. Good enough for me. They like it. Is this Sharp American? I think it's Sharp American. Sharp American cheese. This is good. I've only got a few kids that really will eat breakfast here, but that'll be perfect. You know it's not real cheese when you just have to, it's all slices. It's okay. Okay, so that's gonna sit and heat up, and then my popovers have 10 more minutes. This is breakfast, we're done with this. Lunch is going to be, we have plenty of munchies like in the refrigerator. There's hummus and crackers, veggies. We'll probably just do like a lighter lunch, and then we'll do a baked spaghetti for dinner, so that'll be a bigger thing. So usually we're down to like 2 meals that are big. The other one is kind of like a smaller one, so that works right now in our family. It's just the way the dynamic of the home is, where people are at, working, people not here all the time, that kind of stuff. So it works if I have 2 decent meals, 1 bigger one a little bit smaller, and then make sure there's plenty of munchable food, which we have. I got that sticking to my pan here. So this will be good. Perfect. Eggs right here. Eggs will be done. It's all shut up. This will be breakfast with popovers. We got 9 more minutes, and then we'll flip it over into the other one. So let's get our stuff up for big spaghetti. Okay, so I just had to come down and do my popovers. I laughed because this recipe said to put it in the bottom third of your oven. What did I do? I moved the rack down, but I ended up putting it on the top rack. So I just opened the oven really quick and put it on the bottom. They haven't fallen, so that's good. So I'm sure you're not supposed to open the door at all, and I did. That's okay. So I hurry up, moved it down to the bottom, and moved my temperature down to 350. So it's they're puffing up. So popovers are great because they'll puff up, but then they'll push back down. That's what is good about a popover. So they're definitely popping. You can see them in here. So just not open the oven, which I did. That's okay. And then they're going to get golden brown. So up on the top rack, I see a couple pieces from my top of the pan where it got a little bit darker, but bottom rack, people, bottom rack. So it's going for 10 more minutes, 9 minutes now. This is cooking. What I'm gonna do next is get my bread together. So what I'm gonna do is, I was looking, I had 2 bread recipes I did, and I was like, which one was my favorite? So I was going through my screenshots yesterday. I don't keep many, like I usually, if you guys tell me something to do, I'll put like a screenshot of it so I remember to do it later. So I did have this one, and so I feel like this is a good recipe. And I feel like I made it last time and it failed, but I think it was the temperature outside, the humidity, all those good things. We don't have humid today. It's kind of cooler, but the sun is out, so that's good. So I'm going to put this, and I think a lot of you said it's exact measurements for the bread machine, to be very, very careful. So I'm going to put this in here because it takes 3 hours. It's simple. It's water, sugar, yeast, oil, bread, and flour. Oil, bread. You know, bread flour. I just use regular flour though, and salt. So I will put in my, I might actually mix it. Can I mix it all in the measuring cup first? Let me do that, because I'll just usually put it in here and mix it, but I'll just mix it up in a measuring cup to get foamy, and then I'll put it in there, and then put the rest in there. I'm using olive oil instead of, I usually use coconut oil, but that's gonna work. Then we'll have delicious bread for dinner tonight with our baked spaghetti. Always multitasking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my hamburger, because it's frozen salad. I cook it and freeze it in containers. This is the last one I used. It doesn't have any veggies in it because I'm going to add some for my baked spaghetti. So I'm going to put these in a pan over here and just turn it low so it can kind of thaw, so it's not frozen solid. Popovers are those great things that look so beautiful puffed up, but they do pop back. Maybe these won't pop back down. Mine always popped up and went down in the center. Some of these are a little bit fluffier. So let me put them in a pan. All right, bread machine's going, making noise. Hear that? This is delicious. I know it is. The eggs, I'm sure, are so good. Can you hear the alarm clock going off for the kids? That's how good. I call it fakey sausage. These look really good too. The popovers. Do you guys like butter or jam? I like butter in mine. Delicious. So good. Ashton used to make popovers all the time for us growing up. We never had a popover pan. She always did them in the muffin pan and did a great job. So these are delicious. Winter on breakfast. And now I'm going to start on my baked spaghetti. Let me get out my ingredients for that. Okay, so for the baked spaghetti, I'm going to make it like my mother-in-law showed me. Now, when I was a young bride, you know, you think you know how to do things, you know how to make things, you know everything, don't you? Well, I thought I did, but I didn't. So I would make a lot of processed dinners, and it made our grocery bill very expensive. And so I remember going to my mother-in-law's one time, and she was looking through, she liked magazines like Family Circle, Good Housekeeping, I think were the other ones. So she found one for baked spaghetti, and I thought, that looks really good. So I copied it and made it, and we did enjoy it. So I've kind of done a little mock, or like a variation where I just use spaghetti sauce. Basically it's spaghetti and you put cream of mushroom soup and mozzarella cheese in the middle. Easy, and you bake it. So I'm going to do it like the old school way you should have, where I remember doing it was peppers and onions. I've got some poblano peppers and onions, chop that up, cook that with my meat, put some garlic in there, some seasoning, some basil and oregano, and then I'm going to add tomato sauce, because I have tomato sauce to open a big jar of tomato. We're making small size, remember, small, 9 by 13 pan. That's it. So that, and then you layer it in your 9 by 13 pan with a can of cream and mushroom soup and mozzarella cheese. It was really good. I remember eating it way back in the day. That's what we're gonna make tonight. So I'm gonna chop up some onions and peppers, because my meat, it's already cooked. It's just softening, you know, so it can thaw it. And then we'll throw the onions and peppers in there, cook it. It'll be delicious. All right, random question here. Are poblano peppers, have these been around forever? Okay, like I never grew up having a poblano pepper ever. We had regular green peppers, never had these. Never. Moved down here, and it seems like everybody, they're like, you haven't had a poblano pepper? And I'm like, no, just a little bit sweeter, I think, than a green pepper, but just never had those. So is it newer, or has it been around forever? We just like secluded up there in the north. Very well could have been. So I'm gonna just chop this up and we'll add it to the meat mixture. So the key for this dish to taste delicious is to season your meat really good. So I'm using Italian seasoning here. I've got onions and the peppers, salt and pepper, garlic. I like my jar minced garlic. Like I said, I'm going to chop it up first up, but it's okay. It's just a lot more when I'm like, I'll just probably eat dried stuff. You just gotta pick things in life, what you want to do. If you don't like to chop up onions, buy the minced onions. They're already cut up for you, dehydrated. It's okay. You'll live, I promise. So this is gonna be a lot of meat in here, which is good. I did 2 packages of hamburger. Well, I could have just done 1, but we'll do 2. We'll have it be very meaty. So I'm just gonna cook this. Let the flavors get together. I'll add some tomato sauce. I'm gonna boil some water here. Debating how much pasta do I do? 2 whole packages, like a package and a half. I feel like a package and a half will be enough. If we do too much, we're gonna have too much pasta, but I feel like spaghetti would get eaten. Making too much, I don't wanna do too much over, so I'll just let this keep cooking. All right, we're going by memory here from like a long time ago. So I'm gonna put some chopped diced tomatoes. In my head, I feel like I was back in the day, I would have been like, ew, that's, I just shut this off. Turn this back on. Like that would have been like, ew, tomato chunks, don't put that in there. I would have not liked that, but I feel like that should go in there. So this will be, I just mixed all around. And I'm gonna add 1 can of tomato sauce. I might have to add more. Just looking, thinking it's gonna have to be a lot more. This probably would have been fine for 1 pound of ground beef, but I feel like I'm gonna have to do another, but maybe not. We'll kind of see what this looks like. Because I remember it being more meaty than tomatoey gooey, but I feel like maybe 1 more would be better. 1 more. Let's put these in the trash. Tasting is always your best friend. Always taste something so you know what you can do. Sugar, that's something else to add. Tomato sauce, like spaghetti sauce has sugar in it. It does. Just a little bit there, a couple tablespoons. And I feel like we're gonna do mostly. I might go get 1 more. I think I'm gonna go get 1 more can. That should be some good little flavors there. It'll kind of cook and taste good. Taste it, let's see how it tastes. That's really good. My meat was seasoned really good. That tastes good. All right. We'll turn this down, let this simmer. I'm gonna cook my noodles here. Okay, I went back and added the rest of the spaghetti, so it's gonna be a little bit off, but I was thinking in my head, I looked at my meat sauce and I'm like, that's a lot of sauce. So I thought I can put some in, like Jaden was gonna have, she can't do this recipe because it's filled with dairy and cheese, but she had a lot of shrimp tacos left over. So I thought she would just have that. But I can take some of this, put in a glass dish with spaghetti sauce because there's a lot of sauce there, I feel like. So it's gonna be good. So we're gonna let this boil almost, not all the way down because I'm gonna bake some of it. I'm gonna get out my cream of mushroom, put it in a bowl and just mix up a little bit of milk, and we're gonna add it and layer it. Now, if you're a busy mama putting this together, I would just put all the spaghetti in with the sauce, mix it together, and just put half of it in a container, or in like a 9x13, and I would just open this up and spread it on top, put some cheese, put the top on. You can do that too, but I'm gonna do a little different take, so I'm not in a super big hurry, so I'm gonna mix up my cream mushroom soup with some milk, put that together in a bowl here. Cupboard's opening, and then layer it together. But if you're in a hurry, just do the other way. It tastes all good. It just all gets mixed up anyways. I want to add a little bit more flavor to cream mushroom soup because if you don't make it homemade, it's just not as flavorful as real stuff. I added salt and pepper and a little bit of bouillon. I had some mushroom bouillon, so I added a little bit of that in there. That will just make it a little bit more flavorful. You don't have to, you can just use that, but you want some flavor, add that. salt and pepper will do the trick. That just makes it be a little bit more, like if you taste it, yeah, it's like making homemade stuff. So noodles are almost done. I'm probably gonna drain them where they're at right now so they're not all the way soft, because you're gonna bake them, so you don't want them too smushy. So then I'm gonna get a 9 by 13 pan. We're just gonna layer everything in the pan. I'm gonna do a couple small glass dishes for that. Will be for like Jaden to do a dish, or Greg even takes some to the shop. So just get one out and just layer it. It's so good. It's so good. You can put the sauce with the spaghetti. I'm just gonna do it all separate. However you wanna do it. Now you're gonna wanna bake this at 350 in your oven. I'm gonna put some foil on it just so it bakes real good, and then the last few minutes take the foil off so it kind of gets browned on the top. But this will be delicious and yummy for dinner. Easy. The bread is going in the bread machine. There's not a whole lot to have to do for tonight's meal, which is nice. We'll probably should I throw a salad together? I do have a salad. Actually, I have a salad mix. I'm gonna mix that one up. And then we'll do some canned green beans. That sounds really good for dinner tonight. I'm gonna let this bake over here, and then I'll come back and show you how delicious it looks. We're gonna get on to school and get our stuff that we can get done this morning. Okay, so it's actually been a really busy day for me. Been doing school with my kids, getting them all set, which has taken a lot of time. We've had breakfast, we've had lunch. The bread came out perfect. Look at that. It's still warm. That smells good. That is perfect looking bread. Now, last time I followed this recipe perfectly, and it did not turn out so perfectly. So this is good. We will slice this up tonight, and then our spaghetti is really good too. Let me show you what it's gonna look like on a plate. This is what it looks like when it's all out. So now it's not as ready sauce, but it's got a lot of that creamy white sauce in there. But mixed together, it tastes really good because it's got enough tomatoey, enough mixture in here. I know this is good. Let me tell you how it tastes. That almost tastes like a hamburger helper, like pasta, like when you mix tomato, like cream mushroom soup. So this will be delicious. Then I have this kale pecan strawberry salad that I bought, not strawberry, cranberry, kale pecan cranberry salad I bought when I went grocery shopping. So we'll be making this up, having this with this bread and green beans for dinner. It's an easy night, and that's good on Thursday nights. Thursday nights church, a little bit busier for our day, and so now our day is done. Our day is done for like food-wise. That's what I have to do. The other stuff I'm doing is school with the kids. We're doing household stuff. Lots of dishes over here to get done. It's still the afternoon. They haven't been put away yet. They'll get there. And we're doing laundry, and we're doing other stuff that you're not seeing a whole lot of our life, but this is a good, easy dinner. The baked spaghetti. So today has been a good day. I got to edit most of today's video. It took me some time, and I'm like, okay, I can be finished with it. I can close with it. It's baked spaghetti day and then breakfast. It was really good. So I'm excited. Dinner will be delicious tonight. Everybody will enjoy it. It'll be a good time together at the family dinner table eating. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna close today's video because today is a little bit busier day. We did a lot of school, and then we also will have church tonight. So that makes my day cut a little bit shorter. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and maybe we'll get to try the new recipe out that we have used for many, many years. It's good and delicious, and hopefully something your family will enjoy as well. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Remember, you are designed, created, and selected by God to do great things on this earth. And once you figure out those great things, it's amazing, amazing adventure. So you have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.